Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 5 things that I did not expect about having a baby and being a first-time parent, first-time mom, all that stuff. So this is my son. I had him almost 8 months ago. This video is basically going to be all about him. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So the first thing that I did not expect was how much newborns sleep. A lot of other parents like to say,
good luck because they never sleep. They're always fussing, they're always crying, they're always hungry, they're always peeing and pooping, blah, blah, blah.
They like hardly ever sleep. But maybe this was it's just like a case-by-case thing. But my son slept all the time. Literally all day. It was not like once he was fed, he went straight back to sleep. So babies sleep a lot, especially newborns, and I did not expect that because of all the horror stories people liked to share with me and my husband. The second thing that I did not expect was, let's see if I can word this correctly, was how not scary it is to hold a newborn, to care for a newborn. I was terrified of holding their baby because it's just this new fragile life. You know, you don't want to hurt it, you don't want to break it. So when I had my son, and I fully expected myself to be overly cautious with him, going through the process of having him and then watching the doctors and nurses with him, I don't know, that fear of hurting him went away. Because if he can go through childbirth just like I did with him, I think he can survive me holding him. Like, it's not scary. And I wasn't expecting that. I was fully expecting to be worried about hurting him all the time, but that's just not the case at all. It's not scary holding a newborn. So friends, family members of people who are about to have a baby, and you're just like, oh no, I don't want to hold them because you're afraid of hurting them, don't be scared. It's not scary, I promise. Now, if you just don't want to hold them because you don't like babies, then don't hold them. That's fine. The third thing that I did not expect having a baby was how much they pooped and what their poop was like. Having experienced like both breastfeeding and formula feeding, and also now that he's almost 8 months old, solid foods and those poops, there is such a wide variety of poop, and you would be surprised that most of them are all healthy poops. Now, something I didn't expect specifically when it came to their bowel movements is that babies don't poop that often when they're new. Also, not to mention, their first poop is like tar. Really normal. There's so many different colors that it can be, and they can poop from like twice a day to once every 2 weeks, and that's apparently healthy. Did not expect that. Fourth thing I didn't expect about having a baby was how often they teeth. Again, this could be a case-by-case thing, but my son has been teething since he was about 3 months old. He's constantly teething, even from like a very young age. Now, I know some kids, some babies, don't start teething until they're 6 months old. But in my case, my son started teething around 3 months. It could have been a little bit sooner, to be quite honest. And he's been teething ever since. And it kind of stinks because he's really fussy a lot of the time because his teeth hurt. But yeah, I just didn't expect teething to take so long. The fifth thing that I didn't expect, and to end this video on, not to be all cheesy, you hear having a child is a different kind of love. It's the strongest feeling that you can feel. I didn't see anything but this itty-bitty person on my stomach, and I just just looked at him and I was like, this is the perfect human being. If there was anyone perfect on this earth, it is my son, and I want to love him and I want to protect him and keep him safe at all costs. And since having him and like taking care of him and all that, it really has grown, and I have had nights where I'll put him to bed and an hour later scoop him up and just hold him and cry because I love him so much. And having the love returned, considering they're so little, did not expect. But yeah, so without going on a tangent, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here. Be sure to like and subscribe and share with all your friends. I will see you in my next video.